Thank you for joining me today. I'm Victoria Jewel Hart, as known as That's Dr. Victoria, and I'm coming to you today with a message that I'm sharing on Service is Love Made Manifest. Here we go. In an article titled The Lever That Moves the World, Maharishi Isham wrote, quote, "Service is joy. Service is the source and goal of any thinking human's relationship with the rest of humanity. The most evolved humans have always known that true joy comes from giving. They live for others. Their thought is for others. There is nothing they would not do to further their growth of others. They've realized this one truth. There is no true happiness and growth for oneself alone. All true growth is rooted in compassion. Service is giving back the gift of our life to the source of our life. Service is a reciprocal relationship between ourselves and the rest of humanity. True service is love made manifest," unquote. The sacred writings of the various world religions speak about the meaning and importance of love and service. Texts on heartfelt love for others often include general admonitions to kindness, benevolence, gentleness, humility, and service. For example, in the Tao Te Ching, we read, quote, "The sage does not accumulate for himself. The more he uses for others, the more he has for himself. The more he gives to others, the more he possesses of his own. The way to heaven is to benefit others and not to injure," unquote. Could one of our sacred tasks in life be that of following the spiritual truth of the heart and creating authentic power and spiritual progress through loving service? This seems like a fruitful adventure to follow, to discover an inner richness of spirit. Spiritual progress reflects both inner and outer dimensions, promoting personal and social improvement. Our beliefs about what constitutes spiritual progress usually stem from a desire to improve morally and to begin to think and live in harmony with a good universal value system. This inner growth of maturity often motivates a person to do something beneficial that he has the potential to improve humankind. True service is also a powerful tool for implementing our own growth. Improvements on constructive endeavors often result from loving service. Some of the immense variety of benefits can be enlargement of vision, better mental functioning, stimulation of creativity, expanded interest in life, and tapping of higher energies, including increased efficiency and a joyous sense of interaction with others. It is interesting to note that spiritual progress may include or be combined with progress in other fields of endeavor. For example, combining scientific insights with an increased understanding of God may constitute a form of spiritual progress, or new ways of helping the poor or underprivileged may be a form of much needed social work and an expression of spiritual progress. The person who allows unlimited love to flow through him or her into outer expressions of service can represent a living bridge between the inner and outer dimensions mentioned earlier. Selflessness, giving for others, love of humanity, love of life and nature, active furtherance of universal principles, and communion of divinity are often demonstrated well springs of non-diminishing joy. I can attest to that one. Devotion to a life of service is an attitude of commitment, a commitment of unlimited love. Service is also a path of learning. And could service be truly genuine without humility? We offer our gifts not in our own names, but in the name of the infinite divinity. We can be channels of loving service right where we are. All you need to do is ask, quote, "How many can I serve?" unquote. And then open our eyes. Opportunities arise daily. We can help weave the tapestry of love around the earth and play our part in the great symphony. Step by step, day by day, one experience at a time. And in closing, I'd like to give a quote from the Bhagavad Gita, quote, "Strive constantly to serve in the welfare of the world. By devotion to selfless work, one attains the supreme goal of life. Do your work with the welfare of others always in mind," unquote. This was a joyful message. I just enjoyed it flowing through me. I appreciate you listening and tuning in. You're welcome to send any questions to Ask Dr. Victoria at lightyourpurpose.com. I always look forward to hearing from you, as well as seeing you at events, seminars, and services. May you be abundantly blessed and have a divine day.